She earned a Tony nomination for her role in Summer, the Donna Summer musical. Now she's returning as host of this Sunday's Tony Awards for the third time. And this time, she will also serve as producer and choreograph the opening number.
Whoa. Of course she is.
Ariana DeBose joins us now. How you doing?
I'm so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for coming. So, number 3, you are hosting this gig, the Tony Awards. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I am a little tired from all the hats, probably.
Yes.
But it's an exciting time. You know, the lead up to the Tonys for the entire community is always a little grueling, but it's very rewarding by the time you get to Tony Sunday.
And speaking of one of those hats, choreographing the opening number.
Yes.
What goes into that?
And producing, too.
And producing. It's so big, so grand. It's the opening number that gets everybody excited.
Where do you even begin with that?
I know.
Well, you know, first of all, I'm not doing it alone.
Okay.
I'm co-choreographing this number with my longtime collaborator, Julius Anthony Rubio, and we conceived this whole idea for how we wanted to open the show. And it, in my opinion, it does feel new and fresh, and it has a different look than my prior openings.
Love that.
Did you feel pressure, though, because last year was so good, Ariana? We had never seen anything like that. You seemed to be in 3 different places at the same time. Did you feel pressure to top that, or what was your thinking about what you want to do this time?
No. The short answer is no. I never feel the need to duplicate or recycle anything that I've done. I think I come to every year with fresh eyes because every season is a different season. And every show, especially the ones I seem to host in 3 different locations, they have different needs, different requirements. And we are at Lincoln Center this year, and there is an energy to that space that is very different from last year. So we're using the tools that we have in front of us.
As a producer, did you feel you had to see most of the shows, if not all of the shows? Because something seems to be happening with Broadway this season, to me.
Yeah, well, there is. I think Broadway's in a very transformational time. You know, as much as Broadway is back, we are reestablishing who we are. The old playbook, you know, pre-pandemic, it doesn't necessarily work now. So we had a huge season, and now we get to sort of play with the different audiences that we are cultivating and learn from them.
Did you feel you have to go see all the shows just to be better prepared?
I think there's a responsibility in seeing all of it, because how do you make a show if you don't know what's running?
Right.
Like, that's common sense.
Right.
That's got a map. So I make it my business to see everything.
All right, I want to take us to a slightly different galaxy of art and performance, and that is the Marvel universe. You are going to make your Marvel debut as Calypso, Kraven the Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
What is it like to be in that world?
It's a doozy, but it's fun.
It's a
you know,
doozy.
yeah. That's Calypso. That's what she looks like. I had a wonderful time working with Aaron Taylor Johnson and J.C. Chandor, our director, and you know, I think it's going to be a surprise, which is kind of fun. You know.
But listen, you play Calypso, and this year alone, your movies: an astronaut, an espionage field agent, a voodoo priestess. I mean, you're taking on such a variety of characters.
Yeah.
Are you sending a message to all of us that I can do many things and I want to do many things?
That's always been my goal.
Always.
I believe in versatility. I don't like doing the same thing twice. And I think it's good to be an artist with lots of different things to offer. And I think I've probably only scratched the surface of what I can do. I like to say I'm in my like Debbie Allen era.
What does that mean?
Well, Miss Allen does everything. She directs, she choreographs. She's always been an incredible dancer, but like she's a leader. Like she feels like a culture shifter, maker, mover, shaker. And I would like to, you know, attempt to be that as well.
You've also stepped out a little bit in politics as a member of the LGBT community. Pride Month is June, as you know.
Yes, it is.
You encourage people to vote, saying this: our voting rights are intrinsically connected to our rights as LGBTQ people.
Yes.
Why was it important for you to speak so publicly? Because many people are like, I ain't gonna say nothing this year.
No, I mean, it's a hot topic for sure.
Yes.
But I do think that this year matters, potentially more so than ever. You have the choice between democracy and autocracy, and you have to show up to the polls.
Yeah.
You have, if you don't make your voice heard, then essentially you're not participating. And we can't, I just don't think we can have that in the times that we live in. We all need to be represented. Your humanity is part of your rights as a human.
Yeah.
You know, human rights, they go hand in hand.
That's right.
So I just think it's part of my responsibility with platform. It is hard sometimes,
Of course.
but I think the risk is worth it.
The risk is worth it, no doubt about it, because change
can't
is
wait.
worth it.
Are you aware that Nate Burleson will be on stage Sunday?
Yeah.
Have you heard?
I heard from a little bird
Okay.
that he
Don't-
might be looking fresh.
Don't be trying to big time me when I say hi to you, all right?
Yes.
No, I'm joking.
Never, I would.
Ariana DeBose, thank you so much for joining us again. We know that you are going to do awesome.
Yes.
And you can watch her host the 77th Annual Tony Awards this Sunday right here on CBS and streaming, of course, on Paramount+.